Good morning, or afternoon, or evening, or good night, depending on where you are in the world. Hello and welcome. It's morning here, so I'm going to say morning because it feels strange to say. Well, it doesn't. It feels strange to say good morning because I'm never normally here in the morning. But it's 9 o'clock in the morning here on Friday. Yes, it's Friday, and I'm here for a little while to do some more little building type things, just to give you a chance to hang out and chat. I don't know how many people are going to be around because, as I say, it's an unusual time, strange time. I know it's, but there we go. Last time, previously on the lockdown live stream, I built some Lego. I built a helicopter first and then turned it into a car. It's a 3-in-1 pack, but I didn't like the third one with a boat and things, so I didn't bother with that. I'm leaving it as the car. It came with a little dog and a mini tree thing as well, and a working winch that you can pull the tree over with and things. So yes, that was last time. I'll put it away now. I just thought I'd give you the quick recap on what happened last time. I don't know how to store it. That isn't. It'll go. I don't know. He can do a handstand next to the tree, and that can go on the roof. I didn't really think it through as to storage options for it, but there we go. That was last time. Now this time, I'm doing something a little bit different. Instead of Lego, we're going smaller, like half scale Lego. I have a selection of what are called Nanoblocks. It's some, I don't know. It's half scale Lego as far as I can tell, or about half scale. You can see some little bits in there that are just tiny. I have a few of these that I built and have accrued some more over the last few years that I just haven't built, and now seems like the ideal time to come along and do something. There's a couple of larger ones there. We've got a bus and tower bridge, and some smaller ones that come in a pack. There's a dinosaur, Stegosaurus, a crocodile, panda, synthesizer, and a budgerigar. It doesn't look right. Nobody writes budgerigar. It's always just budgie. Nobody says, but it doesn't feel right. So I'm going to start with I'll start with the synthesizer. I don't want to do a dinosaur unless Fox is around because you'll get cross. So I shall start with a synthesizer. Now, I've never figured out if these packets they've got like a resealable bit, but the top bit I think is sealed. So I think we need to cut it about there. And then hopefully that bit will open. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why it's resealable, because it's not like you're going to get halfway through building one of these tiny little things and then have to give up and put it all back in the pack. Now, they are very wasteful of plastic. There's lots of little individual bags that you have to open all of them anyway, but they're sort of individual bits. So, yeah. Some of them are very, very tiny, so be aware that if you do build any of these, you're likely to find bits floating around on the floor and things, so you'll have to rummage quite a lot. In the chat, we have Pascal was obviously here first, so welcome Pascal. John's also around. Excuse me, I've got coughs now. It's not anything, don't worry, it's just because it's early in the morning. Ickle Pete and Gemma are also watching, so hello and welcome. Now, not much instructions, just the one page. It basically just says do that. It's been a while since I built one of these. I can't remember exactly what's what. I think, yeah, it's sort of layers. It's start with that one and build a base that looks like that. You've got sort of, hope you can see, little yellow lines on there to sort of say that's where a break in the thing is. So that's like a 2x4. And then on top of that, you need to make this layer. Blue areas show assembled areas in the last step. So there's like holes there on those, and then holes down the front. So, yeah, I don't think it's going to take very long. I say it's been a while since I built any of these at all, and I don't remember how long or how difficult it was to build. So it really is Lego, but I say small scale Lego or large scale Lego. I always get confused, but yeah, they're exactly the same as normal Lego construction, but just teeny. So I'll open the bags. Now the bags are sort of divided into sort of bits, but not really. So for the sake of convenience, I'm going to leave them sort of in their individual bag piles. So we've got little, big bits, 2x1s, round ones that are probably going to want to roll around. Yeah, there we go. I like that one. Yeah. These ones, white bits, white and black bits. There's not nearly as many sort of selections of parts as there are in Lego. They do tend to be lots of the same sort of things. I don't think it's going to take very long, says John, in quotes, like he doesn't believe me. I don't know. Why would you say that? Now, are they? No, obviously they're not to scale, because you can't build directly onto the instructions, because that would be far too easy. Right, let's have a look and see how we're going to start. That was the 2x4. So I've got that down there, and then there's a 2, 4, 8, one that's twice as big next to it. Another one of them, and then another one of them. So it's got a fair length to it. So that's the bottom row. Above that we've got one of those, another one of those, and another one of those. Right, that's easy. That's coming along like that. Right. As ever, if you're watching and not in the chat, get in the chat, because that's what this is all about. It's not an instruction video of how to build tiny Lego. It's just somewhere for you to hang out with like-minded people and shoot the breeze. Just generally chat and hang out and get to know each other. Find other YouTube channels. Anyone that's in the chat there, they may well have their own YouTube channel which might do similar things to mine. So like and subscribe each other and make new friends and just generally hang out together and be awesome and have fun, because that's what it's all about. There's no need to. We might be isolating, but we're not isolating from each other. Well, we are, but not online. We're not, because you can hang around online. John says, "Welcome to people silently watching Chris." Yeah, that's pretty much what it's all about. I can build silently if it'll help. It will make me feel more part of the group. Pascal says he's currently working from home. John says, "Please do like and subscribe." Yes, John has a channel which you can find by clicking on the name and following it through. Basically that's that. I've got, let's see, I've got buttons. I'm trying to get my buttons to work, and it's gone on to a strange thing. It's not selecting the button channel that I would like. Let me press another button over here. And we can do that to go there, and then we can go there, and then if I'm there, I can press buttons. If you don't know John, he's the one that is here like this. The button didn't work. Oh, that's terrible. I thought I'd sorted out all of these buttons, but obviously I didn't. Let me try it one more time. Ready? This is John. No, it's not working. It's because it's set up for a different thing, because this is a different live stream. So, no, unfortunately, that button's not working. But there we go. Yes, you'll find them. You know them all. Buttons are good, says John. Yeah, they are, but they're not, because it's not the Warhamster stream. It's set up differently, and the buttons aren't programmed for different streams, so I can't do that. But there we go. Ickle Pete listened while working from home. Lots of people work from home. It's all good. Right, let's see. That's the first layer done. The second layer gets tricky. Obviously, the white bits are white bits. I can't see now. I've put my other window over the top of that window, and I can't see what's going on. There we go. Right. Apologies for the reflections and lighting and stuff, but yeah, you can see they're the black bits. So the white bits are white, the black bits are black, the blue bits are holes. So they're not any bits at all. I don't know. It works. Somehow it works. So we've got a 4 going down the side there. This is the first. The first layer is just laying it down. The second layer is more tricky because you've got to manipulate it so things actually join together. So that's that. Then across the bottom there we've got one of them. And then one of them across the bottom of that. Okay, that's that. Then we've got a gap. Then we've got a 2 on the second one. Okay. Then we got a 4 going down next to the 2. Like that. Okay, then a single 4 going down next to the 8. Okay. A black 3 right on the end over here. And then all the rest of it are white. So let's start on one side and build that all the way across. Strauss is about again, saying good day all. Good day Strauss. Yes, I'd gone earlier, so in theory Australia time must be even earlier for you now, because it was like 11 o'clock. You're like almost 12 hours in front, so it'll be 9-10 PM-ish for you there. So this is probably a good time for a stream for you. But normally, obviously, I'd be at work, so I wouldn't be able to do this. But it's probably a terrible time for the American contingent. I'm rubbish at time zones. I work with time, and I just can't remember what time zones anyone's in anywhere. So, yeah. Next time, I'm thinking I might do another one early next week, like Tuesday or something. But it'll probably be a mid-afternoon sort of slot. So that might mean that Strauss is middle of the night, so probably not going to watch. Strauss says it's 8 PM. There you go, yeah. It's 5:12 AM for John. So yeah, that's not an ideal time to get lots of viewers, I think. Everyone's saying hello. Gemma says, hope everyone's keeping well and safe. Indeed, that's... yeah, I'm here for your mental well-being. Not that I'm mental, but you know what I mean. But yeah, this is what this is all about is just to give you all something to occupy your minds and something to occupy my fingers. And yeah, 11:13 here. Started working at 6, says Pascal. Yeah. So again, assuming obviously you're working somewhere. If you are working, then you're working somewhere that they don't mind you having distractions on in the background. Then that's not a bad time. So yeah, it's not terrible. Right, there we go. That's that one. I've got to finish off this top row, so I've got to put another 1 on there. Then there's a 3 on there, leaving a gap at the top. Not sure why there's a gap at the top there, but there we go. And next to that's a 4. So we're getting there. All the bits are getting filled up. Then there's a white that goes across the top. Then there's a 3 under that. There's a double gap, and then that one goes there. Next to that's a 4. Then there's a white 2 across the top with 3 black 2s going across underneath. I don't know, currently working on a website, says Pascal. Yeah, assuming the internet is surviving for everybody. If it's not, it's Pascal's fault. It's using up all the internet. That was that bit there. Right, then there's some round ones. Is that one round one, then a square one? So there's a round one there. With a 3 underneath it. If I can get that one in there. Then there's a 4 next to it. Then there's one of them. And a 2 in the middle. I'm not sure why there's these gaps in the middle of the build. I'm sure they know what they're doing. It'll all become clear. Then we've got 4 round ones across in that gap across the top there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, traffic! There's a car just went past outside. There's not much of that happening at the moment. Things are staying fairly quiet here. All fine here. Got 250/40, so as fast as hell. Is that upload downloady thing? I should have 330 up and 45 down, but it seems to be about 35 up. Up is a smaller one, isn't it? And yeah, down is very quick. I've not got any problems with it at all. The up is sufficient, but I think for some reason in the UK they don't like big upload speeds. Down and up, yeah. Down is the huge one. I get about 330 on that download, which is fast enough to stream 4K in 2 or 3 different places without any trouble at all. Certainly uploading and watching videos is no trouble. Right, so now we're on the 3rd layer here, which continues. It's easier now because that's all one, that's together now, so that works. So we've got that across there. Then there's a 4. Then another 4. And then another big one. Okay, that works. So I'm not sure, I assume this is just because of, I don't know, power sockets or things, whatever. But yeah, it's strange. Basically, I'm almost always uploading more than downloading. Yeah, I'm not even doing live streams and things. The upload is minimal. But for downloading, video files and streaming content, watching films and things, the down is obviously necessary. Right, so I don't know why that gap in the middle there's there, because you can't see it, but it doesn't matter. Right, then we have bits going across here. We've got the 2, and a gap 2, yeah. And there's a special one there that I saw. I did have one that's got just a 1 thing on it, which goes there. And then 2 above that, there's a gap, and then that one. And then a 4 above across there. Okay, then they've got that last 2 goes there. 2 3s go under the 4. I have been notified that I have a e-models delivery on its way to me, and will be delivered at some point this morning. So if you hear my doorbell go, that'll be my next e-models build coming. There won't be a secret reveal of it here. You'll have to wait and see. I shall reveal it on Monday night on the e-models stream. But so if you hear a doorbell, that's that. I'm not completely self-isolating. I am allowed to have visitors and things. It's just the not going out very much at the moment time for us here. Only if necessary for shopping or that sort of thing. Right, so let's put these in. Now this looks like a keyboard, but it isn't. It isn't right, because keyboards aren't evenly spaced like this one is. They should be in groups and things, but being a small scale, obviously you get away with certain not liabilities, but artistic license. Oh, that's a 1. I don't need that one there. I want all the 2s. Yeah, so the fact that it's got black and white keys says sort of primordially to the hindbrain, that's a keyboard, even though it isn't. It doesn't look quite right. It's right enough to give your brain enough chance to realise that that's what you are looking at. So that's most of it. It's getting there. The next layer up, the fourth and final layer of this, we've got a little block in the corner there that's got a 4, a little blue bit, then a black, then a white, then a black. And then there's a 4 next to that. There's a round black one on that middle post. Then we've got, alright, what we've got a square red, 3 across and 2 down, so there. And underneath that are 4 blacks. I assume these are just meant to be sort of buttons and switches and things. I don't know if it's featured on any particular make or model of keyboard. I don't know enough about keyboards to say, oh yeah, that's the Korg 31897-C. I don't know. 2 gaps and then a run of 3. Raging Bases is here. Morning. Good morning. How was your evening after being on the live stream last night? Any celebrity status? People wanting autographs and things? I would assume not, but you never know. It might happen. Right. Well, that's the keyboard itself complete. We have to do the stand now, which is some of the bits that we've got left over. It looks like we've got a leg is made up of a 3 and a 4 with a 3 on top of it, set forward 1. So that like that. Then we have a block of 7 black circles. This is the fun bit, building on nothing. So we've got 2, that goes into the middle. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then there's the 2 on the top, sort of in the middle-ish, and that goes onto one of them, which has one of those in the middle. The other one coming over the other side. On the top of that we've got a 4 in the middle. I'm going forwards a bit. I'll go forwards a little bit. Get the other 4 over the other side like that. And then we've got to build the other leg going down. Love Nanoblocks, says Raging Bassist. It was good, thank you. Signed up to Disney Plus to get my free trial. Proceeded to watch Solo and the X-Men cartoon. Yeah, it's one of those things that the free trial is going to expire and become an actual subscription, isn't it? I signed up before it came live, so I got the cheaper deal. I think it was £50 for the year. So for that, it's pretty much a no-brainer. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's that. Then there was a 2, and then that connects to the bottom of this. So there we have the stand, and that stands onto the bottom of this. It sort of says where it should be, but let's have a look. There, about there. think I broke a bit off the front. Something's not lining up quite right. There we go. Just sliding, because I had that sort of in between. You can't have it in between because it needs to actually, there's a middle block to join up as well. So let's take that backwards there. Then that joins up properly. Ah, and I knew I'd broken a bit off the front. It's my main power dongle switch thing. That's right on the front, isn't it? So yeah, that way around. So there we have it. One keyboard. It stands up even. Look, it's amazing. It's a synthesizer. Sorry, not a keyboard. Synthesizer. Yeah, that's quite good. There's obviously a few bits left over, as there is always with Lego. So it's traditional to have a small pile of bits left over. Nothing much you can do with those. It's pretty much one of every bit that you've used to the little ones, because they know you're going to lose some, or some people lose some. There we go. Let's have a look. Raging Base is going to attempt to get a copy of Animal Crossing this morning. Yeah, I must admit, Animal Crossing has become a guilty pleasure. I mean, not terribly guilty. It's sort of sitting there. Yeah, it's an easy way to kill an hour without realising. You just sort of start doing stuff and things, and then it happens. So yes. John says, hey, that didn't take long. A sympathiser keyboard piano, says Skullfish. Sorry, I haven't got a button that works because it's a different stream. I'll have to do the Skullfish. It's not as good as Fox's, I'm well aware. But you'd work with what you have. Right, let me grab a quick drink and then I'll build another one because it's time, you know. Alright. Raging Base has got my friend a third-party Nanoblock kit of Yoshi and Mario. It kept falling apart, and she gave it to me to glue together. Nothing like putting your thumb up first thing in the morning, says Skullfish. Indeed, that's what we're here for. Bases is going to get a copy of Animal Crossing. Strauss subscribed to Disney Plus when it came out months ago here in Australia. Yeah, it literally came out the day that lockdown occurred. So I think they timed it perfectly. It's very strange. It helps strengthen the conspiracy theory ideas here, but yeah. Raging Base, I've not been able to find it online, so I ordered Doom Eternal, obviously, because, you know. Skullfish says, awesome. Was that the Skullfish? It was an attempt, but there we go. Let me go get a brew. I've just woke up, says Bassist. Yes, it's moderately early in the morning here. Right, I'll do one of the larger kits, shall I? Or shall I save one of those for another time and do another small one? While you're here, you can help me survive. Well, yes, you'll help me survive, but help me decide. That was the word I was looking for. I won't do the Stegosaurus. I'll leave that for another stream when Fox is around, because Fox doesn't wake up in the mornings. So we have, I think another little one is the way forward, because these are definitely bigger. There's like 400 pieces in that, whereas these are over 150, 100 or 80. So yeah. So yes, I shall not do those. I'll do one of those on its own in a stream, I think. I shall do another small one. Gemma says, do the red bus. No, not the red bus, because that's one of the big ones. I put that away. It's just going to be all red stuff, because, yeah. Everyone's saying red bus. Okay. I give in to peer pressure. I shall do the London tour bus. 4x4mm nano block London tour bus. Nothing else in there, right? Nanoblock is a micro-sized building block system with its smallest parts being a mere 4x4x5 mm. It's a stimulating hobby material for everyone, but especially for grown-ups who wish to be absorbed in making project details in great detail. This Nanoblock London Tourbus is a famous icon in the UK. It's a perfect size to decorate your desk. Enjoy a trip around the world with your hand-assembled Nanoblock sights to see. I have completed, and downstairs, a couple of the bits in the series. I've got a like Houses of Parliament and Big Ben set. So yeah, different. And then the bird, says Pascal. No, I still save. This lockdown's not going away anytime soon. So there are many more episodes of this stream to fill. Yeah, it tells you it's a lot bigger because the instructions are huge. It's massive. There's lots of instructions. It's done in exactly the same way, in layers. But obviously it's a little bit more helpful, this one. It actually tells you what you need for each stage, like a normal Lego build, and then sort of shows you how to put it together. So let's move the box out the way. Move the instructions to one side. The spare bits for that will go over there. Let's see what we've got in the bag of things. Look, stickers! Yeah. Right, so we've got bits. Let's cut them open and start. Strange, there's different plastics. We've got a harder plastic bag and a soft squidgy plastic bag. Strange. Right, there we go. Let's do what we did before. Get the bags all opened, but sort of discreetly organised. Because otherwise I will be here all day. Some unusual colours in there. Little, not normal Lego colours. I know it's not normal Lego, but yeah. So let's get that done down there. How are you all doing anyway? Are you all, being okay? Coping with isolation and lockdown and stuff? Assuming you are. I know some of you are working from home or key working things and stuff. Obviously, I'm in a normal work trade. I can't do from home, as it's basically retail. So yeah, I don't like to invite customers into my house to buy things that aren't here either. So are you all doing all right? It's strange times, interesting times, as they say. It's the sort of thing that none of us have had before, really. There's been other times of disease and things, but nothing quite like this one. It's just a bit strange. So hopefully you're all doing okay. Right, that's all the bags open. I shall move the knife out of the way for a reduced chance of stabbity. Let's have a look. Gemma says, I'll look after it for you after. Yeah, I thought that might have been the case. Do you get a Nano Cliff Richard? Not that I know of. Raging Bass is going to turn on my Mac so I can sit in a chair and watch. So yeah, get comfy. Get comfy, have a brew, and just sort of calm, yeah. Before you said okay, then I'll take the bus, says Pascal. Otherwise the bird. Yeah, okay, yeah. Return to the Mac. Yeah, get me coat. Yeah. Get some knowing done. Sorry if you're watching Adam Savage. Yeah, I do like Adam Savage. Knurling. Yeah, I don't do knurling. I watched Tested 2 in self-isolation already for 2 weeks, says Pascal. So you're in the future of our self-isolation. How is it? Is it tough? It's one of those strange things in that we're all so used to community and going out and just doing things that it's such a shock to not do it. But for myself, as I'd say quite a few of the modelling community, we're not terribly social animals anyway. So it's sort of not so hard on us as it is on others or the general public. So yeah, it's it's strange. I can only imagine what it's like for the people that are social, normally social, shall we say. It must be tough. So yeah, if you are one of those people, then my thoughts go out to you. But yeah, it will pass. All things pass. I need some 4s. Are they in that pile? No, there's not 3s in that pile. They all look bigger than 4s. No, that wasn't either. There you go. They're in that pile there. So I need just one 4, 1 3. That was over here. 4 of unusual looking bits. I've not seen anything like that. What are they? Yeah, there's some strange, unique bits. Oh, there it is. Look, that's the first time in one of these nano block things that I've seen anything even vaguely like that. They're always the normal shape pieces. So the fact that we've got some sort of proper Lego shapes is very strange. Right, 2 2s and 1 1. Right, that should be all the bits I need for this first stage. Let's have a look. Norm is not an ideal model maker. He seems like a nice guy and a presenter, but yeah, I wouldn't make him do anything. Pascal is counting down on the date the government said. 66 days left. Really? You've done 2 weeks and you've got another, what's that, 8, 9 left? That's a long time. I'm more productive now, says Pascal. Okay, well, yeah. For those of you that can work from home and in isolation, I'm sure it works for some people, I think. I know some people that do work from home and it works, and some people that struggle with it. So Strauss got some shirt sewing patterns today to make this weekend. Cool. Yeah. Origin basis. I think my issue is that where I am quite introvert is that I have the choice now. I don't have a choice to go out. It feels worse. Yeah, if you know that you can go out, then you don't. I don't know, is that worse? Or alright, I'm going to try and make this bottom layer. So I've got the big one with the 2 next to it on each side. Then there's 2 of the 4s with the 3 in the middle, and that's what joins it together. I'm just about on the bottom of where you can see, so I'm still on camera. It's all right. I hadn't neglected you. Right, then on top of that, we've got one of them on the corner. One of them on each corner, in fact. Let's get them out of the way first. Right, then next to that I've got a 4. No, I haven't. The other side's different. Right, next to this on this side I've got a 4. Then going across there, second one in is that bit. And that goes across all the way across there. Alright. Let's move up a bit. Right, I've got the 1 goes in there. I was expecting it to be symmetrical, but it's not. Okay, so the 1 goes in there. Then there's a 3 across there. Then there's one of the long ones that I'm not even going to bother counting. But that fits there. Yeah, okay, got that. Across the back we've got another one of those that goes in front there, across there. Like that, okay. Then we've got these going across the middle. Like that, I think. And then, what's that bit? I haven't done anything with that. Oh, that one goes... Oh, I've got that one there. 3. Oh, it was only one of those, not two. I'll get rid. All right, I had an extra bit. Right. So there we have the body of the bus, which, like I say, after the first stage, it becomes a thing. The date is set to the 1st of June, but can be increased, says Pascal. Yeah, our date is just the Easter bank holiday. I think it's the 13th of April, but that was 3 weeks, and I don't think anybody, well, some people are ignoring it now and just getting on with their life and going out and partying and hanging out in parks together. So people can't behave. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be just 3 weeks. I'm expecting them to add another couple of weeks to it, and hopefully that'll be it. But who knows? It's, you know, you've got to do what you've got to do. So this is my week off, says Raging Basis, as a holiday, as I was going to go out and do a bit, but it's all been cancelled. The Manchester Bass Show was my big event. Yeah, even if it's cancelled for the year, next year it'll be even bigger and stuff. Basis says, yeah, let's face it, it's going to get extended. Yeah, I'm fully expecting it to be extended by 2 weeks come then, and I'm hoping desperately that it isn't after that, because, you know, we need to open the shop again and serve some people, make some money. But, you know, if it's 3 weeks, then great, fine, everything's back to normal-ish, and it'll be okay. If it's 5 weeks, then it's a bit tougher, but we'll get through it. And, yeah, you just got to keep doing what you're doing, haven't you? No point dwelling. Right, so we've got the next layer. You have to sort of build a sub-assembly first. That goes there, and they go on the top onto the edges. I have obviously some model kits to do. I also have, let's see, that goes onto there, into there. Right, that makes sense. Yep. I have lots of computer games to play. Obviously Animal Crossing now. Got lots of tidying up on my island to do and paying off my mortgage in there. Might not be able to pay the real one, but I'll be able to pay the one in Animal Crossing. Gemma says, we're not on full lockdown yet. It has to be reviewed in about 2 weeks. The airports, etc. may be shut too. With too many idiots not staying off the streets. Absolutely, yeah. Strauss says, Australia doesn't have a set date. It's just until further notice. That is my sort of pet peeve with this. Shops and online things and everything that have closed, when they say, you know, we're closed until further notice, or it doesn't help. It creates more sort of panic and worry by saying that. I would be far happier if people put a date on it, even if the date gets extended. I'd rather people say, you know, we're shut until at least this date. But then you've got that date sort of sitting there, and it's in your mind that there is an end. The until further notice line, to me at least, just creates more sort of fear and scaremongering. It sounds like forever. And it's not going to be forever. It will be a while, but we'll get past it. 3's 2, 1, 1, 1, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 1. Where do I have the ones? Oh, there we go. There's the 1. Okay, now this is just normal building up on that layer, so we're just going to keep going. People are being told to isolate for 12 weeks for now. Yeah, if you're at risk or symptomatic and things, then they're saying 12 weeks, which is 3 months, isn't it? So we've got that there, then there's the 3 coming down that side, then a 2, then the round one of them, and then the longer one, building up that side. Okay, now the other side we've got going across one of them, then the other one of them, then the 1, and then the 4. Cool. So we're building it up. For some reason it's got different colour bits in the sides, but there we go. Chris does have some decorating to do. I can't reach the high areas. I've done the lower bits, so half the job's already done. Yes, there is some painting to be done, which at some point will, happen. But yeah, we won't mention that anymore. Let's try and fold the page so you can see what I'm doing without obliterating everything. Stage 4 is another sub-assembly. So let's get all the bits we need for that. We need 3 of them, which are the 4, these ones. 1, 2, 3 of them. 1 more of them. 2 of them. 1 of them. 1 of them. 2 of the 3s. Got that. 1 grey, which is over here, and 1 bright yellow one, bright yellow square one. There we go. Jumped in my Animal Crossing on the GameCube. Forgot I had completed all the museum stuff. I've never completed all of the museum stuff on any version of Animal Crossing. Yeah, it just I'm enjoying Animal Crossing and it's great fun, but there's going to come a time that I've just had enough and drifted away, not interested anymore, and it'll be before the year's complete, because it's a lot of it you've got to do. It's sort of tied to the seasons and the clocks and things, so you can't just you can't get everything in one hit, because some animals only come out in winter, for instance. So you've got to be playing the long game. But ideally you only play for, a little bit every day. And then, yeah, it's difficult to only play for a little bit every day, especially at the beginning where you've got the huge crushing debt of your mortgage to pay off. So, yeah. That's that. That one goes on that one going off that side. Okay, then the grey one goes next to that. And we have a sub-assembly completed, or not completed, because we've got to do some more to it. So let's put that down there. We need 2 of those. 3 of the 3s. There we go. See them around there somewhere. 3 of them. 2 of the 4s. I had them. Can't remember where I had them. Were they over there? No. Not in there either. Oh, they're up sort of in the middle bit. There you go. 2 of them. 3 of the 3s. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And 1 grey 2. You can just change your clocks as basis. That's cheating. Why would you want to do that? There's no point in cheating. It's playing the game and cheating. It's just, you're not even playing the game. Right, there we go. Got that there. Then there's a 3 next to it. Then another 3 there. Okay. Then we've got a 4 by the side of it, each side. Okay. One of those. Overhanging that bit on the corner there. Like that, yeah, okay. That does that. And then back to this one. We've got the grey goes on there. The 3 goes next to it there. One of those there. That one, the 2 in the corner. And that one next to it. Assuming this is the driver's cab area thing. And then that goes onto there, not directly on, but one away. Like that. Okay. Interesting. Right, so then we need 1, 3. I'll get this next bit done and then I'll have a look at the chat and see what's been going on. That there, I need the other bit from here, that goes onto there. Like that. And then the 3 on there with that one underneath it. Okay. It's not the driver's bit, it's the stairs. It's the stairs going up to get into the upper deck. Is that like that? Or am I not far enough for... No, that's all right, because that's the... Oh, it's a wheel arch. There we go, that's what those bits are. Fine, yeah, there. Right, let's have a nose through the chat, have a quick drink, and see what's been going on. Gemma's museum is nowhere near complete. No, but you've only been playing for like 5 days. Change the date and time. You mean cheat? Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. Raging Basis asks, if you could have any game on the Switch, what would it be? I'd love Blast Corps from the N64. I was never a big Nintendo gamer. It just, I don't know. I didn't have any of the old Nintendo systems, the NES, the SNES, the N64. I did have the GameCube, but nothing prior to that. So I've been playing through, when you get the Nintendo Online, you get access to a lot of the old Nintendo and Super Nintendo titles. Been playing through a few of those. Obviously they're much more basic games and gameplay than anything else. But yeah, I've worked through a few bits and played a little bit of some of them. But yeah, there's none that I particularly remember or desperately need or anything like that. They yesterday announced that the BioShock collection is coming to Switch. Now I've already got the BioShock collection on Xbox, and I think it was free on PlayStation a while back. So I doubt that I'll be buying it for the Switch, but having it portable is obviously great fun. So yeah, some more bigger games would be good, but it doesn't worry me one way or the other, really. Switch is pretty much my third choice of gaming console, ordinarily. Obviously, it has its situations where being out and about is great, but for most of the time, if I'm home, then yeah, I wouldn't go for it for first choice. Right, I'm just trying to sort out some of these. We've got clear red, clear yellow. I'm thinking brake lights and things. So I've got 2 clear red and clear yellow. I've got 3 of the big ones, 2 of those. So I need 1. Oh, there, I've got that. 1 grey, 2. There. 1 of them. 2 of them. 4 of the 3s. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And 2 more of those. So that's those. Right. Let's figure out how we're going to do this. Gemma says, I love puzzle games like Brain Training, etc. Yeah, Brain Training is on the Switch. I hear it's not so good, but we can have a look at that for you. Pascal, Raging Base is not smart enough to set it up. May set it up on my Mac. Really want to play Gauntlet again. Alright. You can buy a dongle from China. The only thing you need to do is prepare an SD card with a tutorial. Raging Base is asking Gemma if you like horror. I'll leave her to answer that for you. Right. We're putting the yellow Is it two? It was 2 yellows. I only got 1 yellow out. Can't even see the other yellow. There it is. There's under there. I was going to say, why is it making me do 2 different if I've only got 1 bit? So that goes under there with that one going over it, and then this does the same but on the other side, so on the outside of that and the outside of that. Okay, so that goes, let's get this the right way around there, onto there, yeah, there, like that, and that goes the other side, because that finishes off that wheel arch on the inside. That doesn't look right. No, it's just doesn't look quite normal, but it is. Okay, so that's that there. Then we've got the 3 going across the front, like that. There's another 3 behind something. Oh right, no, it's just where it's exploded and not down there yet. I had a bit over the top. That's that there, right. Then from the back, I think that's going to be the best way of doing it. We've got the clear one, then a 3, then the other clear red one, then we've got that one coming across the back, on the single one on the corner. Okay, another grey is the 3rd step. Then coming along this side, we've got the 3, that one there, then the long one and a 2, and that fits in there quite nicely. And on the other side is the same, the 2 and the long one. Now as this builds up, it obviously becomes more substantial, more sturdy, and he's getting there. That's alright, that's fine. Gemma says, not really. Horror movies I tend to watch from behind a cushion. Yeah, it's difficult to play horror games when you're hiding behind a cushion. So that was 7. Let's see if we can get this arranged. 8. There we go. That sort of works. Right, lots of things to sort out for 8. Let's get them all sorted. So we need 2 of the big bits. Let's go down, shall we? 5 of the 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 of the long ones. 2 of the 3s. 1, 2. Then up the top there we've got a square 4. Just the one of those. 2 2s. 2 1s. 1 grey 2. 2 yellow 1s. 2 dark red 1s. And 2 more clear yellows. I've only got 1. I want to see another clear yellow somewhere. I've used 2 clear yellows already, and now you want me to use another one. I've got reds. I've got a head. It's not escaped. I haven't had any roll away. Are you sure it means clear yellow? Where's it putting them? I was putting them on the back, like that. Okay. Got lots of solid yellow. No, I'm definitely missing a clear yellow at the back there, people. Considering there's normally extras of these things. I've got a clear red. Let's have a look through. Just say I use 2 clear yellows there. You can't see anyone. You haven't seen anything. Didn't notice anything go missing, did you? Anyone in chat seen any goings of that yellow one? Let's just move everything out of the way a little bit to see if I can find it. But it might be jammed in at the back of one of the other bits, I assume. There's the one that I've already found. This bus might have to be weathered. It might have one of the indicators missing. Okay, I shall try and build around it not being there and see what I've got left over at the end. I'm sure I'll be able to arrange things a little bit to fit it in there. There's 2 really great isometric horror puzzle games, pretty much the same, and one's officially licensed. Friday the 13th Killer Puzzle and Layaway Camp. You're the killer, have to kill all the people. I'm not sure about that. Strauss says, Doom Eternal inspired an idea for my Dracula novel. Dracula will now go to heaven and get an archangel sword before going to hell, the only weapon that kills demons. Nice idea. Right, let's continue and build then. And I'll just miss out the one on the end there, so yeah. There might be a clear yellow on top of that red, but I haven't got one, so there isn't. Then there's the 3. And then there's the other one. Then there's the long one. With 3 next to grey first, the other step. Then a 3 next to that, finishing off that block. Then we've got one of them. Then a big one. And then we've got the fun bit. We've got a 2. The yellow. And a red next to it. Dark red. Next to it. Okay. Let's come up the other side then, shall we? We've got a 4. The 1 next to that, finish off that little entrance way. Oh, not like that. That one there, good. Then the 4, square one. Then a big one. Then a yellow. With a dark red next to it, with a 2 behind it, normal red 1 there, and that goes across. Then we've got the 3 of those going across the front from that corner. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so far so good, except for that somewhat annoying glitch, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Next up, we've got some clear bits. Yay! Right, I need 1, 3, 8 2s, 2, 4, 6, 8 2s, 6 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 11 3 clears. I can't even see the 3 clears. There are loads of clear bits here. Can you see them? 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, another 3, there it is, 11. Okay, 4 2s, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and 1 grey 2. I wonder where that's going to go. Yes, so the grey 2 goes up there. Oh, not quite there. It's got to overlap that other one there because it goes around the corner. Right, starting on this, we've got that's going to be the problem. The red one needs to go on top of the yellow one, but it can't because I'm missing a yellow one. So I'm going to take a red round one that I've got from over here. So I know that that's the potential replacement one. And we'll put that there. Okay. Then we've got a 3 window. Then a 2. Okay. Going around the corner, we've got a 3. Then a 2 going that way. Then a 3 window on the inside. Then a 2 going back out. A 3 window on the inside. A 2 going back out. 3 window on the inside. A 2 going back out. A 3 window on the inside. Then it gets interesting. Then we've got a 1 out there. A 1 inside there. Not inside there. Sort of missing a gap, and then there's a 1 there. Right. Then we've got fun with windows. We've got a 2 next to that. Then a 2 next to that. 2 across the front. A red 1. Then a 3 going back. That's the driver's compartment. There we go. So that's that. Then a 3 coming across this way. Like that. A red 1 in the corner. 3. Come on. 3 there. Then a 2. 3. Then a 2. A 3. And a 2. A 3. And then we get sneaky in the corner there again. We've got a 2 at the back and a 1 on the corner. Right, there we go, that's that. Still talking about the ideas for cartoons and things. Right, that was that one. So next up we need 1 3 7 2s, 2 4 7 7 1s, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 11 threes, just for a change. 2 3 4 5 7 8 9 10 11 threes, 4 2s, 1 2 3 4, and 1 grey 2. Okay, well the grey 2 obviously goes there. Now we got a single 1 building up there again. Is it exactly the same? It's exactly the same as... No, it's a little bit different here. Let's do that bit according to the instructions then, so we know what we're doing. We've got the window obviously on top of the window. Then there's a 1. 1. Then there's a 3 across there. Then a 2, which fills in that gap quite nicely there. And then it's exactly the same. So I'm basically just putting bits on top of where I've already got bits. So we've got a 3, 2, 1, 2, and a 3. Yeah. How do you like this? Is this better or worse than actual Lego for you to watch? It's obviously smaller, so it's probably harder for you to see. But I'm not convinced that any of you are actually that bothered about what I'm building anyway. It's just a, you know, hanging out thing, and I'm just in the background, which I'm perfectly alright with. Don't feel that I'm depressed with my lot. So yeah, as you have noticed, I've got more of these in the pile. I do have another regular Lego sort of kit to do as well. Do you have, you know, preferences? How's the time slot? Is that working for you, not working for you? So next one I intend to do an afternoon time. So I've done a lunchtime, a morning, an afternoon. I will try and do one, so very late. I don't like getting up. It won't be a very early in the morning one, but it might be a late night one, if that works for you. Just trying to think how to swing it to work as bassist. Strauss says, "This is so relaxing. Love watching someone put things like this together." Thank you very much. Yeah, the putting it together is not quite so relaxing. It's not exactly stressful, but it's not the most relaxing thing to do. Especially tiny things, and live on the internet. But I haven't dropped anything yet, although now I've said that, I'm sure I will. But yeah, it just... Obviously, if I do a late afternoon stream, that would be tougher for you, Strauss, because it's going to be middle of your night. Although these streams are available, they don't become hidden or anything. So if you do miss it, you can always watch it on catch up, as it were, on the replay. Not quite the same as watching it live, I know, and the chat is obviously less interesting if you can't type into it. But if you do miss, if it's a difficult time for you, then it's always there to catch up on. 2, 3 2s. 1, 2, 3. So I've got 4 of them, one of them, one of them, one of them, 3 of them, one of them, 2 of them, 3 of them. I need 1 black one, and then that's that. So let's see how they go together. Once again, we've got the 1 in the corner. That's getting very wobbly, that single pile of 1s. Next to that, we've got a window. Then a 2. Then the 4. The grey going across, bringing it together. Big block. Knocking it down. And the same on the other side. There we go. On the corner we've got another single. Then the single black one. Then the 3. And going around the door we've got 3, 3 2s and the 1. Bing, bing, bing. And the 1. Cool. Pascal says time slot is okay. Finally, something in the morning. Time slot's good. I would have been here from the start, but I didn't get to bed until 3. Strauss says today's time was great, and Pascal says Stabberty with Legos. Yeah, I mean, obviously, normally this isn't an ideal start time for me, but when I'm not at work, it's not a problem. So yeah, I will do another one of this sort of time. I didn't sort out my bits, I just started building 3 of them, 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 4s. I need 2 of the 4s, 3 of the 3s, 2 of the grey 2s, and that's it. Right, let's get that together. I've got that one on there already, and there's that one next to it. Another single on the outside there, single 4, and the long one, and a 3. Hopefully this is going to bring that back wall into completion. The grey, so I've got a grey, next to that one. So there. Oh, I don't want to stand it on top of that one. Grey there, and then another one next to it there. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I've got that one there, that one overhanging there next to it. Locking that one down. Good. All right. 4. 2 of the long ones going across, and the 2 3s on there. Nice. Skullfish says, all good here, Chris. I'll tune in anytime. Anytime. I'll take that as a challenge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. 2 of those. 2 of those. 1 of the 4. 1, 2. And 1 grey 4. Okay, let's see. So I've got 4, 1 in from the edge there. Grey one next to it. I've got to make up a bit. We've got 2 of those. Sort of offset. Alright, let's see how that works on there. We've got the 4 going across it. On the 3rd one back. Like that. And that goes on there. And that one goes behind it there. So we've got that bit made. That one. 2 next to it. Then a long one. Then a block. Block next to that. Long one. And a 4. And then we've got to figure out exactly where this one fits over the top of everything. Looks like that. Last peg goes there. So obviously that's pretty much where it's going to fit. Okay, there we have that. I assume we've got another deck to do, haven't we? Because it is a double decker. So, oh, we've got seats. Seats to put in next. That doesn't feel right. That was 13. So it's 14. Oh yeah, it's got some red bits to go around the edge as well. Right. So, let's see what we need. 7 of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. After this, I'll watch the last episode of Season 1 of Picard. Yes, I shall be doing much the same, Strauss. I haven't watched the... I've watched the last all 9, so I've got one more episode of that to do, so I shall I'll disappear downstairs, watch some, grab some breakfast, and watch the final episode of the first season of Picard. I've liked it. It's been good. It's strange. I'm talking and dotting around and getting bits that I don't need yet. Let's get 7 of those. One of the 4. Yeah, it isn't a series, is it? It's a 10-hour long film, and there's nothing wrong with that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of those. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it being a feature length or more than feature length thing. But yeah, the watching one episode a week has hurt. I think next year for season 2, I won't watch them straight up. I shall wait until they're all there, or almost all there, and then start watching, rather than watching one episode and then having to wait around. I didn't get enough of those. I only did 3 of those. I only picked up 1. There we go. Yeah, so I think next year I'll be waiting and binge watching rather than piling straight in, because the waiting for another episode next week, that's how TV used to be. It's not like that anymore. I can't be going back to the old-fashioned ways of, you know, 1 episode a week. My brain's not set up for it now. Much happier with the entire season available out the gate. Especially as I've not got anybody else that's watching it that I can, you know, talk over each episode after it's happened. Like we used to with, you know, Lost and things like that. It was more of a community effort, but that's not the same with Picard, because say it's pretty much just me in the house and work that's been watching it. Right, what we got down here? Is that one? I can't quite make out what happens in the corner there. There must have been a 1 somewhere. Got 1 left, and I can't see anywhere else it's going to go, so we'll put that. Should I put that one there? That would make it balance together a bit better if I put that there and there. It might be what it says in the instructions, I can't tell. That one looks like that goes there with a square next to it, like that. And then there's 1 gap between each and all of these. So let's just get all those piled on. Strauss says, I'm loving the different Trek feel instead of standard Trek formula of warp here, fix that, warp there, fix this. Yeah, it's definitely it's a more sort of continuous story. It's much more overriding everything, which is fine. It's not, you know, it's different, which is good. But I'd be happier to watch it in not exactly 1 sitting, being 10 hours of viewing, but over the course of a week rather than the course of 3 months. So yeah, right, 8 of those, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. 1, 3. 14 twos, right, there we go. Now we're cooking. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 twos. 1, 1. That was at the back there. Oh, no, it's over there. There you go. 1, 1. 2 threes and 1 black 1. Right, let's see what we've got at the front here. We've got the front is the black, the red, a black 3. Back is in the middle, the black, with a 2 next to it. Then we start building along the side with long one. Long ones all the way to the front. The 2s are the backs of the seats. Don't have any seats downstairs, so just got the seats upstairs. Oh, my parcel is a few minutes away. So we're preparing for my e-model build to turn up at my front door, live on the internet. But no, you're not going to find out what it is. It's secret. You have to watch Monday night. I can hear doors shutting and closing outside. That might be him. John's got to go. Have a great day. Good. Yeah, have a good day. You've got more of your day to have than I have. So have a good one, John. I'll catch you later sometime. I've been taken from the wrong pile, so I don't know how many of I've used. Oh, damn. Oh, well. There you go. That's my parcel. I'm not going to get it. I have a daughter to go and answer the door for me today, so. Right, so that's no 3 across there. There's a 3. There's a 2 that goes. Oh yeah, that one shouldn't be there. I don't think. No, that one goes there. And the 2 goes across there. Right, and there's a long one there. Long one's all the way back. One more long one, and then a 2 across the back there, and that's probably all of that bit done, although I've got some 2s left over because I took them from there instead. Yeah, all the seats have got backs. Oh, except the front 2 shouldn't, apparently. Front 2 shouldn't have them, so I used 2 extra ones that I didn't need. There you go, that's my DPD driver reversing in the background. Turning around, I have a package, thank you. Secret package, no. I shall open it later. So yes, e-models shall have a quick unboxing video, no doubt. That's first of the series. Within the next day or 2, I should think. I'm not gonna be starting building it quite yet, but might as well have the intro up to whet people's appetites as to what's going to be coming next. Right, let's start with the next bit of this. Only 4 of those. Getting close to the end of this. What's the time anyway? It's been an hour and a half, so it's my normal stream length. So I'll have to finish now. That's it. What is it? What's in the box? As bassist, wait and see. Yeah. It's Friday today, isn't it? Yeah, so I'll get an unboxing video done, but I won't make it live until after Monday night's show. I might as well announce live on the show what I'm going to be building, because it gives us something to talk about on Monday. And then I'll make the video appear live at the end of the show. How's that? That sounds fair. I need 5 3 clears. 1 2 3 4 5, and 3 2s. Right. Now let's get paper arranged and things. There we go. Right. So look in there. I've got a 1 in the corner with a 3 next to it. Then the 3 going across. That's why we didn't have the front seats for those. then another 3 behind that, and then a 2, and then a 3, and then a big one, and another big one. Okay, and then across the back we've got a 3 and a 2. Back window. And then a big one, and another big one. Then a 3. Then a 2. Then a clear. Then the 3 coming across this way. Another clear. A 1. A 2. Then a 1 going backwards. A 2 rather, going backwards. And then the other clear one there. Right, it's getting there, it's coming along. Strauss was thinking the same thing. One thing I miss about Mondays, I can't watch models because of my D&D game. Well, you just have to make your D&D game at a different time. It's not my fault. eModels has been like that for years. Right, so we've got 2 of those. 2 of those. 2 of those. 5 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 2s. 6 1s. 2, 3, 4, 5 6. 3 3s and 4 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, that's that for the next stage. Let's build that across the top. We've got the 2 4s, 4 and a 3. I was going to say you can't fit 2 4s across the top there. It won't work. 4 and a 3 with a long one coming down either side. Okay, then there's a big gap in the middle, and then stuff going on the back. We've got a 4 and a 3. No, we haven't. We've got windows before that. This is making 2 layers at a time. I've just done it wrong again. I thought I had too many bits. They're confusing me. They're making me do extra stages without me noticing. I thought these windows weren't deep enough. So before we do that, we've got to do the other bit that's down there already, not just this bit on the top. So we've got a 2 on the windows. Basically, no, they're not all the same. So we've got the 2 2s there, with a 2 in the middle there, same as before. Okay. Now on the side there we've got a 1 in the corner, and then a 3, then a 1, then a 2, and then a 2. Okay, that's interesting. Then this way we've got much the same. We've got a 1, 3, 1, a 2, and a 2. Okay, and at the back we've got 2 across there and across there. The other 3 in the middle. 1 either side of that. Okay, I get it. I get it. I understand it. It's fine. Right. Then across the back we can build the other bit, the 3 and the 4. And on the front is the same, 4 and a 3. With that going across there and that going across there. Right. That makes more sense. I understand that now. It's a bus for baby ants. It's pretty, I don't know, normal ants would probably fit. It'd be okay. Right, turn the body over. We have overturned the body. We need 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and indeed 8. And 2 of the special 2s with the 1. What? Ah, there they are. I thought I hadn't seen them because I hadn't been looking in the right place. Okay, so these go there with that in front. Okay, I get you. It's sort of to make it undercut inside a bit. That's there, and that's the other side of it. I did notice the lack of actual wheels, so we're going pixel wheels with this. Yeah. Okay, I'm sure they know what they're doing. I was just thinking that we're missing a bit, but I think it's going to be built up and inserted in the middle. So let's get the support surrounds. That's the sort of the outsides of the wheels. Okay, I get that. And then we have still this side over. We've got 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 ones and 4 ones in light grey. Okay, there's the light grey ones. I've got 2, 3, 4. Minecraft wheels, Sister Us. Yes, that's exactly right. And 4 black ones. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right. Yes. So we've got to assemble these first. So we've got this is the top and the bottom of the wheels. So onto the bit we've got that, and then that on top. We've got to build 4 of them, and then they go in there like that. It works. It's not, accurate, but it works. So that's the bottom of the wheel, middle hubcap, and top of the wheel, and it fits on there like that. Obviously, at this scale, you couldn't necessarily do anything other than what they've done. So yeah, that's okay. It does the job. Gives the impression of wheels rather than the actuality of wheels. And it stops it rolling away as well, which is obviously quite important. There we go. Right, now I've got to build some other big, huge, different thing. Right, let's put that to one side a minute. I need a selection of things. I need 1 of them. 2 of them. I'm running out of bits, so 2 ones. 1 white one. 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 7 of these. So I've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, so onto that, we're doing that. We're building a block of 7 of these onto there. I've got no idea what this is. It might be a separate. Oh no, it goes on to the end of this. Oh, it's the pole. There we go. It's the pole at the back of the bus. Now we understand it. It's the old hop-on, hop-off bus. So that's that. Then we're building this. We've got that with 2 of them either side, or 1 either side. And with those on top. And then another one of those on top, and then the red ones on top of that. Alright, okay. This is interesting. So that goes, make sure I get this bus the right way round. Up and under there. Oh, that's the back of the bus, and that's the... Cool, I like that, that's alright, that works. Got wheels on it now. The wheels on the bus don't go round and round. Right now we're getting people on the bus. So we have right, people. Let's see, we've got a hat, a hare, 3 heads. I've got. That's not a head. That's a pink thing. I don't know. 3 heads. Oh, they'll be the fleshy colour ones, not the pink ones. Because people aren't pink. 3 of them. 1 blue. 1 grey. 1 green. Turquoisey green. 1 yellow. 1 pink. And 1 dark red. Okay, so let's see. We get the hat, a head. It's got little eyes on it, a little face. Teeny tiny little face. Hat, head, blue. And grey. That didn't go on the floor. Okay. Next up we have dark hair. Head. We'll get that the right way round. Alright. Head, hair. Pink. I shouldn't have put one there. They're just going to go everywhere. Let's just move those off over there. Pink. And then red. Put that down there. Got another head, which is the other hair. There we go. And that was green and yellow. People, yay! Okay, so we've got the people sitting on the bus. I'm not going to put exactly where it says that they should go. I'm just going to put them in different seats. There we go. That's the people on the bus, and that's it. Oh right, what? I've got loads of bits left over. That's very unusual. I mean, I've got obviously quite a lot. It's got a lot of bits in the thing, but there's far more left over than I would have expected. I've got to put the stickers on. If I can peel the sticker off. That ended abruptly. I didn't think it was going to end quite that soon. There we go. That sort of fizzled out. I can only apologise for the ending of that. The ending of that build was somewhat anticlimactic. If I'd have known that the people were going to be the last bit, I would have made more of them. Not more of them, but you know, I would have made more of the building of them. So there we go. That looks like that, and that looks like that. So yeah, that's very strange. It's yeah. The one problem with the indicator at the back there, I've got bright yellow ones, but they're going to look terrible. I'll just leave it as the red one in there, I think. But yeah, loads of bits left over. Big bits. That's strange. I've missed a layer. I've missed an entire layer because there's an extra layer there. Look. Did you find the missing bit? No, I didn't find the missing bit. Now how to paint. Yeah, no, I've missed a layer out of it. Look, there should be 2 layers of the grey bit, and I've only got the 1. So I shall find that bit. Somehow I've missed out the stage. I did that. I did that. No, it's just showing one bit on there. So no, I didn't miss any bits, but it's different on the end. That's very strange. Yeah, there's not enough bits there to make an entire another edge. They obviously changed it a little bit from the design. So there we go. I hope those on the bus are social distancing. They are. They are. I can make them social distance a little bit more. To be topical. No, they're all right. They might be a family group. They'll be all right. They shouldn't be out on the bus anyway. It's got no driver. So yes, it's strange. It's not quite right, but it is right. So yeah, it's definitely showing that there's a double layer of that there, but there's not enough room to put a double layer of that in there. They haven't given me the right bits for it. It's only one at the front. Now I think that might just be a drawing error, because it's only showing one across the front. I think they've just put extra bits in there for some reason. Unless that's the sticker. No, I think that might be the sticker. Showing the edge of the sticker going down there. So no, it is right. It's just got lots of extra bits left over for some reason. I'll have a pot for those. So, that shall be the end of this stream. We've done, well I've done, you lot didn't do anything, it's all me. We have a keyboard with one leg, which I shall add to the other selection I've got downstairs. I think I've got a guitar, or there's a couple of other musical instruments that I've built over the last however long. And a bus, which I've just been told has got to go downstairs to the wife. So yeah, there's that, and there's that. Thank you for joining me. Not been so many people today, but then again it's a different time slot to normal and people might be asleep or not up yet. But I'll do another one at some point. So it won't be the rest of this week. I'm gonna got the normal War Hamster on Sunday evening. That's a massive keyboard in relation to the bus. Oh wait, this was a box. What? Pascal's got a box. I don't know. That's why it's a Ziploc bag. No, this was a box. Yeah, this was a box of stuff. So yeah, I do still have the Ziploc bag for the other one, so I might put all the bits in there. That's a good idea. Oh, there it is. I've got the bag from the keyboard. Yeah, so I'll put all the bits from that in there. Thanks for watching me. Ickle Pete says it looks great. Thank you very much. It's not exactly difficult. It's just following simple instructions. So yes, another one of these upcoming at some point, where I'll probably do another bag and another box, or we'll figure something out. But that'll probably be Tuesday. I'm thinking Tuesday afternoon, because that spreads it out a little bit and keeps things active. Because Sunday, Colin's got his Sunday brunch at 12:30. Sunday, oh, that's a good point. The clocks go forward. So Colin's Sunday brunch at 12:30, assuming he remembers to change his clock, is going to feel like 11:30. So if you're an international viewer, then yeah, keep an eye on the times and things, because it might feel a bit different. So yes, Sunday, Colin's got his lunchtime, Fox is on the afternoon, I'm about in the evening. If you haven't already voted, pop along to the Patreon page, patreon.com/grossmodels. Vote for which one you think I should be building from next week, and let me know. You don't have to be a patron to vote, although you can. But pop along there, and I shall see you. What day is it today? It's Friday, isn't it? It's Friday morning. So nothing tomorrow. Sunday, War Hamster. Then Monday, E-Models. Tuesday, another one of these probably. Thursday, Evening With. And then we're back again to another week. Yeah, there'll be more stuff throughout. So, Team Walk War Trucks is Raging Bases. Right, thank you all for watching. See you all soon. Stay safe, wash your hands, and yeah, don't touch your face and things like that. It's sunny here at the moment, so go and sit in a garden. Your own garden. Don't go to anyone else's garden. But take it easy for a bit. And I shall see you soon for more things. Thanks for watching. Bye.